Alright, this is Jacobean Drama 3. There are two macabre revenge tragedies by Webster. We are going to talk about John Webster, yeah. There are two macabre revenge tragedies by Webster. What are they? The first one is The White Devil. The second one is The Duchess of Malfi. Correct. Did you know The White Devil is based on an actual murder? Actual murder. Tell me the names of the protagonists in White Devil. Vittoria Corombona and Duke of Bracciano. Vittoria Corombona and Duke of Bracciano. There is another Machiavellian villain in White Devil. We are talking about White Devil. Who is the other Machiavellian villain? Flaminio. Flaminio. Okay. Tell me, what is the famous first statement in the play? The White Devil opens with Ludovico saying what? Banished. Banished is the first statement in the play. Okay. Now, talk about Duchess of Malfi. Okay. In Duchess of Malfi marries whom? Duchess of Malfi marries Antonio. Antonio. She has two brothers, right? They are the ones who are torturing her. What are their names? Ferdinand and Cardinal. Correct. Ferdinand and Cardinal. Ferdinand gets what disease? One disease he gets. What is that disease? Lycanthropia. That means he thinks he has become a wolf. Then Ferdinand, how does he torture the Duchess? He sends her something. He sends her wax corpses. Wax corpses. Okay, tell me, there is in the Duchess of Malfi, the villain. Who is the villain in Duchess of Malfi? The villain becomes the avenger. The villain then takes revenge. What is his name? His name is Basola. Basola. Then, next is, there is a mime scene in Duchess of Malfi, right? Mime scene is there. In mime scene, who is the main figure? The main figure in mime scene? Cardinal is the main figure, correct. Cardinal is the main figure in mime scene. Then, Cardinal kills whom? Cardinal kills Julia. Hey, mime scene, before that, mime scene takes place where? In the shrine of Our Lady of Loreto. Okay, mime scene takes place in the shrine of Lady of Loreto. Cardinal kills Julia. How does he kill Julia? By making her kiss a poisoned Bible. By making her kiss a poisoned Bible. Okay. Next we'll talk about Beaumont and Fletcher. Beaumont and Fletcher. Tell me, what is the tragicomedy written by Beaumont and Fletcher? Famous tragicomedy, we have mentioned this before. Philaster. Correct. Philaster. What is the subtitle of Philaster? Subtitle of Philaster is Love Lies a Bleeding. Love Lies a Bleeding. There is another play, okay, another tragicomedy by Beaumont and Fletcher. Do you remember? Another tragicomedy by Beaumont and Fletcher where some incest is the story. Incest. Yeah, a king and no king. A king and no king is the story. Then, which is the best tragedy by Beaumont and Fletcher? Best tragedy. The Maid's Tragedy. The Maid's Tragedy. What is the story? A husband discovers that his wife is the king's mistress. Right? His husband discovers that his wife is the king's mistress. Now, Beaumont alone wrote one famous play. What is the play by Beaumont alone? A Night of the Burning Pestle. Remember, I told you it is a play with a lot of metafictional elements. Story is there in encyclopedia, you should read. Please read extra, please read encyclopedia along with this video, okay? Don't just watch this video. Other points are there, they might ask those other points. Now, Fletcher wrote one tragicomedy. Tell me the name. It is in the preface to that tragicomedy that Fletcher defines tragicomedy. Which is that play? The Faithful Shepherdess. Correct. The Faithful Shepherdess. Fletcher and Shakespeare wrote a couple of plays. Which are they? Fletcher and Shakespeare. Henry VIII. Henry VIII. What is the alternate title? All is True. Fletcher and Shakespeare wrote Henry VIII or All is True. Then they wrote The Two Noble Kinsmen. The Two Noble Kinsmen. Now, a very major writer. A very major writer who is alluded to in The Wastelands. Do you know? Sometimes he is associated with the university wits. Thomas Middleton. Thomas Middleton. He wrote city comedies. Do you know his city comedy? Name of his city comedy. One famous city comedy. More than one also he has written. A Chaste Maid in Cheapside. A Chaste Maid in Cheapside is a city comedy. Tell me the name of the protagonist. Chaste Maid in Cheapside. Moll Yellowhammer. Moll Yellowhammer. Now there is an anti-Spanish comedy that he wrote. I told you this before. A Game at Chess, correct. A Game at Chess has an induction. There is some ghost who appears in the induction. A Game at Chess. Ghost of Ignatius of Loyola appears. Story, do you remember? Please read encyclopedia for complete story. I will quickly tell you. Black king is checkmated by white knight. That is the story. Right. Now, Middleton has written two famous tragedies. What are they? One tragedy he wrote alone. Women Beware Women. Then he wrote The Changeling. Correct. The Changeling. Now, Women Beware Women and Changeling. First, let us talk about The Changeling. It was written along with William Rowley. William Rowley. And what is the name of the protagonist in Changeling? Beatrice Joanna. What is the name of the protagonist in Women Beware Women? Bianca Capello. Bianca Capello. Tell me, what is the satire written by Middleton? Satire. It is not mentioned in encyclopedia. Microcinicon. Microcinicon. There is a revenge play that he wrote. Based on Macbeth. What is it? It is The Witch. Correct. The Witch. Okay, we have actually come to the end of the important playwrights of the Jacobean period. Let me ask you rapid fire. Ready? In which play does mother-in-law play chess with Livia Procurus? Women Beware Women. Correct. In which plays are Vittoria and Bracciano killed in The White Devil? They are killed in, it is there in our activity, written activity that you do in the morning. Do you remember? Padua, P-A-D-U-A, Padua. Hey, along with the encyclopedia, study all the tests and written activities because there are lots of extra points there. Surely you will get questions from there. Are you doing it? Okay. Next question. Westward Ho and Northward Ho are placed by Dekker and Webster. Correct. Next question. Cover her face, mine eyes dazzle, she died young. By? Who says this? Ferdinand in Duchess of Malfi. Correct. Next. De Flores is the villain in The Changeling. Please read the story of Changeling from encyclopedia. Next. A new way to pay old debts. I didn't teach you this, but it is there in encyclopedia. A new way to pay old debts. I didn't teach you now. I hope you have read encyclopedia. Correct. Philip Massinger. A new way to pay old debts is by Philip Massinger. 'Tis pity she's a whore by John Ford. 'Tis pity she's a whore is by John Ford. A woman is seduced by the Medici prince in which play? A woman is seduced by the Medici prince in which play? It is in Women Beware Women. Women Beware Women. Okay. Next is Sir Giles' Overreach is in which play? Sir Giles' Overreach. A new way to pay old debts. A new way to pay old debts by Philip Massinger. Okay, last question. Which is the major play by James Shirley? James Shirley. The Cardinal. The Cardinal by James Shirley. Don't forget, Okay? If you didn't understand everything and if you can't remember everything, please watch this video again and again. And read the encyclopedia. Okay? Get ready for real rapid fire in class. Bye.